Now I'm going to move on to Standard 2. And the course learning objectives are course competencies, describe outcomes that are measurable. I'm going to go back and look at those course objectives. And we want to explain the guiding principles of QM. We want to discuss the meaning of continuous improvement, discuss specific aspects, analyze, describe, examine. Notice that for all of these, I start them with an action verb. If you use understand or know, that's not going to pass for QM because there's no way to measure a student's understanding or knowledge unless they do something. So I feel like I did this well, so I'm going to go ahead and mark it as met. The module unit learning objectives are competencies, describe outcomes that are measurable and consistent with the course level. So this means I have to go to my weeks, and I have that in week 1 we're going to explain how QM research-based, peer-reviewed, flexible, and notice that I have these linked to the course level objectives. I did the same thing in week 2. They're measurable and they're linked to the course level objectives. So I'm also going to mark that as met. All learning objectives and competencies are clearly stated and written from the learner's perspective. Here it is. Each week I say during this week these are the objectives. So they're clearly written and they're written from the learner's perspective. The learner must explain, the learner must discuss, so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that met. The relationship between learning objectives and competencies and course activities is clearly stated. Let's look at that. Learning objectives are integrated throughout the course and not just listed in the syllabus. I want to confirm a relationship between the stated learning activities and the activities the learners have to complete. So let me see if I did that. Let's go to week 1, and we see that in here, let's see, the introduction helps achieve week 1 objectives 2, 3, and 5. This one helps achieve all 5 of this week's objectives. When I go into my assignments, this one helps achieve 1 and 2 and 3. This one is for 5. This one is for 4. So I've clearly made that link between what I'm asking you to do and the objective. So I'm going to mark that met. And then the learning objectives or competencies are suited to the level of the course. And I think that's met because you guys are teachers, and you are teaching online or getting ready to teach online, and these are things that you need to know. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that complete and save this self-review.